on a chart. So what we do is go to Ephesians 2, made alive in Christ. And you hath he quickened who were dead in trespasses and sins, where times past, where in times past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that worketh in the children of disobedience. And the prince of the power of the air is Satan. Among whom also we had our conversations in times past, in the lusts of our flesh, fulfilling the desires of the flesh and the mind, and of the mind, and were by nature the children of wrath, even as others. But God, who is rich in mercy, for his great love wherein he loved us, even when we were dead in sins, hath, past tense, quickened us together with Christ. By grace ye are saved. And hath raised us up together, and made us sit together raised us up together and made us sit together in heavenly places in Christ Jesus, that in the ages to come he might show the exceeding riches of his grace toward and kindness towards us through Christ Jesus. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and not of yourselves, it is the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. And there are a whole bunch of works going on for righteousness over here, for salvation. But we don't do that here, and that ended in the mystery by the gospel. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus unto good works, which God hath before ordained before the world ordained that we should walk in them. Wherefore remember that ye, being in times past Gentiles in the flesh, times past in the flesh, who are called uncircumcision by that which is called circumcision in the flesh made by hands, which circumcision was his people at that time. Circumcision was in the flesh made by hands, and we are called uncircumcision, Gentiles. We weren't his people until they fell. That at that time you were without Christ, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel, from the covenants of promise, having no hope and without God in the world. But now, in Christ Jesus, ye who were sometimes were afar off, were made nigh by the blood of Christ. For he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us, between Jew and Gentile, having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of commandments contained in the ordinances, or to make himself of twain one new man, so making peace, and that he might reconcile both unto God in one body by the cross, having slain the enmity thereby. He came and preached peace to you which were afar off, and to them that were nigh. That was the believers, the Jewish believers that believe. For through him we both have access by one Spirit unto the Father. Now, therefore, ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and the household of God, and are built upon the foundation of the apostles and the prophets, Jesus Christ himself being the chief cornerstone. That's our foundation. In whom all the building fitly framed together groweth into a holy temple in the Lord, in whom ye also are builded together for a habitation of God through the Spirit. Okay, we're going to go to Ephesians 3. For this cause I, Paul, prisoner of Jesus Christ, for you Gentiles, if ye have heard of the dispensation of the grace of God, which is given to me, to you word, how that by revelation he made known unto me the mystery, I wrote in a few 4 words, whereby when ye read ye may understand my knowledge in the mystery of Christ, which in other ages was not made known, now made known here, not made known unto the sons of men, as it is now revealed unto his holy apostles and prophets by the Spirit, that the Gentiles should be the fellow heirs of the same body, and partakers of his promise in Christ by the gospel. And the gospel is 1 Corinthians 15, 1 through 4. Wherefore I was made a minister according to the gift of the grace of God given unto me by the effectual working of his power. Unto me, whom less than least of all his saints is this grace given, that I should preach among the Gentiles the unsearchable riches of Christ, and to make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery, from which from the beginning the world hath hidden, God, who created all things by Jesus Christ, to the intent that now unto the principalities and powers in heavenly places might be known by the church the manifold wisdom of God, according to the eternal purpose which he purposed in Christ Jesus,